rate my experience with fellow students definitely in and around a 5, but absolutely not excellent. People are getting creative. We have Zoom calls and Netflix parties and quizzes and all these good things, but it's definitely not the same and definitely can feel very isolated and alone. But people are getting creative, to be fair, because we have no other choice and we just make do. But it's definitely in and around a 5, not excellent.
Working with my classmates has been a positive experience so far. In my course, we don't do many assignments or projects, but rather 3 practical classes a week. These have been great because we can support each other in the midst of a pandemic where starting college is pretty hard. In terms of learning, we ask each other questions and we help each other out. And I think it's been the best way to learn the course content so far.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised at all by the number being so high in previous years of how great the interactions students had with each other were, but I'd be very surprised if the numbers stayed that high this year. They'd definitely be down around a 3, mostly based on the fact that we don't have the opportunity to interact with each other as much, and there's just so much less going on with regard to college, and it's all stay at home because of COVID. So the number would definitely have to be a lot lower this year.
Online learning, while necessary, has been a lot more challenging. It's much easier to misconstrue what someone is saying online, and it's easier to miss points.
Yeah, so personally, I'm not surprised by the finding that 71% of students only spoke to their lecturers with regard to coursework. I suppose I'd say this year, in the current climate, there'd probably be more talking about how the course is going to be run and different ways of getting the students more involved with the course and getting the work done, as opposed to specifically the work itself. But I still wouldn't be surprised if the number stayed around 71% this year.
We haven't, I don't think first years have really that options, because with Corona we can't really, they have to be a social distance involved, and you barely see the lecture. So I only see them in the classroom, and I only talk to them when I need to ask a question, and that's about it. Like, we don't interact outside of that.
I've been very fortunate this year as the majority of my classes are still on campus. I have been able to interact with tutors and lecturers fairly normally while still adhering to COVID protocols. The upside of social distancing is that I've had a lot more opportunities to talk to my tutors one-on-one and being able to ask questions freely.
What the institution could do to better support our overall well-being is remind us how to keep a work-life balance from our bedroom, and to remind us how to have quality rest time where we don't worry about college-related things.